This is English Literature Web. I am Prof.L.B.Gayakawad talking on salient features of Shakespearean age part 2nd. In this part, I will discuss with you that Shakespeare's romantic characters are bold characters. Means Shakespeare has written the romantic characters, but those romantic characters are the bold characters. Means his romantic characters are bold, adventurous. Adventurous means they are very courageous. Means in every activity they have shown the courage. I will discuss here this Portia who has taken out Antonio from the catch of Shylock very shrewdly, or very I will say very cunningly. She has taken our Antonio from the catch of that Shylock, and that's why his characters are very adventurous. Means Portia is very adventurous when we study his drama. And explorers. Explorers means what? His characters find something. Means they go on, and they find out some research. Means they give us some research. Means his characters are researchers. Means they find out something for us. Means they find out something new for us, innovative for us, and that's why they are explorers. Means his characters are explorers, his characters are adventurers, then his characters are bold characters. He has written on imagination. Means Shakespeare has written on imagination because he was God gifted. I said in the first lecture that he was God gifted, and so that's why he was imaginative. He was thinking very imaginatively, and that's why he has written on imagination, but has valued reality. What is the salient feature here? Shakespeare has written his literature with imagination, but he has not forgotten to show the reality of society. Means he has taken, he has lifted up, he has taken, he has found out, or he has washed out all the reality of the society. Means he has taken the bad qualities of the society. He has taken some bad customs and traditions of the society, and he has taken them as reality, and he has shown those customs or those traditions or bad traditions as reality with his imagination, and that's why he is called imaginative and realistic writer also. As the foundation means what? His own foundation was reality. His own foundation was reality. Means when we see his comedies, tragedies, then we can say that reality is the foundation. Foundation means reality is the base of his literature. But he has shown that reality as foundation on the basis of imagination. That is the salient feature of Shakespeare's literature. He picturizes, he paints a real life with singing, dancing and lovemaking. When we see his dramas, comedies, his poems, or when we see his passages also, or when we study his characters, then we understand that he paints the real life, and that real life he has painted with singing. Means he has sung some songs with his characters, or his characters sing some songs there with each other, and that's why with singing means with happiness, means with singing. Then dancing means dancing is also the best way, that is the happy thing, and his characters do the dances also, and with the help of the dancing, singing and love making, means his characters love each other. He has written the love pairs, love couples, and he has written the romantic comedies, and all these things come together, and we can say that he has painted the real life with singing, with dancing and with love making. Love is the dominant theme of his comedies. means love, because Shakespeare wants to say that everything is solved by love. If love is there, we can solve everything, because love solves everything. Because there is no love in society, and that's why there are many problems in society, and that was uh, identified by Shakespeare. And so Shakespeare has shown in his literature that love is the dominant figure in life, and that's why this love is the uh, main theme of his uh, literature, or love is the dominant theme of his comedies, we can say. Shakespeare's heroines are, now this is the best point of his heroines, Shakespeare's heroines are superior to the main characters. Means now we can say that in every drama there are the heroes and the heroines, and the salient feature of Shakespearean heroines is that Shakespeare's heroines are superior to the heroes. Means in the dramas there are the heroes also, and there are the heroines also, but Shakespeare has shown his heroines very superior to his heroes. For example, we will see Bassanio is there, that Bassanio is not superior to Portia. Portia is very superior to Bassanio, because Bassanio has not made free Antonio from the catch of Shylock, but Portia has freed him from the catch of Shylock, and that's why we can say that this Portia is very much strong, or very much superior to Bassanio, and that's why Shakespeare's heroines are stronger than the heroes. Portia is very much stronger than the main heroes. Just we saw, they are more witty. Means Shakespeare's heroines are more witty. Witty means what? They are very clever, intelligent. It means that they are very much inquisitive. Means they have the thorough knowledge of society. They have the mind which is very strong mind. They have the soul which is very strong soul, or they are very much innovative, and that's why the heroines of Shakespeare are more witty, resourceful. Resourceful means everything we have got from the heroines, or the main heroes have got everything from the heroines. Means just we saw that Bassanio has got many things from Portia, and Antonio has also got life from Portia. So we can say that the heroines of Shakespeare are witty, resourceful, and more practical, because Portia is very practical in that drama, I will say, or in that comedy, I will say. So his heroines are witty, resourceful, and practical. Shakespeare writes his plot and story with music and songs. Now the next salient feature of Shakespearean comedies, the salient feature of his literature is that Shakespeare writes his plot and story with the help of music. Means he uses music. Music means what? He uses songs there. And music means he has given some particular innovative music. He has shown some musicians there in his literature, and that's why this is also the salient feature of his literature. He never loses his laughter. The main salient feature of Shakespeare's writing is that he does not sacrifice, he does not neglect, or he does not ignore the laughter. Laughter means comedy, because just we saw in the first lecture that Shakespeare has written only for entertainment, entertainment, and entertainment. Means he never leaves his laughter as entertainment. His characters, his dialogues, and situations are funny. The very much important thing to discuss is that his all characters, his dialogues, and his situations are very funny. Funny means because Shakespeare has taken here that life is funny, because he has not taken life as difficult one, because he says that there is no tension in the life, because life, man should live his life for entertainment, laughing is there, comedy is there, and that's why Shakespeare has taken nothing seriously about the life of man. But actually common man takes it very seriously, but Shakespeare has not taken that life very seriously, and that's why he has taken there the funny characters in his dramas. His plays are medicine, so we can say that his plays have become the medicine for society, because we have got the medicine in the characters of Shakespeare. Means the I will say the best solution, the best medicine of being happy in our life is there in the character of Shakespeare, and that's why his plays are a medicine for all men in life. His characters teach us humanity. This is also the next salient feature of Shakespearean literature, that his literature is full of humanity. Humanity means what? Man should live for human. Human should live for human. Man should live for man. That is the humanity. And Shakespeare has taught this humanity also with his literature or with his dramas. Shakespeare's heroines are more dominant than his heroes. Generally, he has given importance to his main heroes. The next salient feature of his writing is that he has given importance to his main heroes. When we think of that Antonio, when we think of that Shylock, in that comedy or in that drama, Shakespeare has given importance to Antonio. He has not given importance to Shylock. Or I will say here, he has not given importance to Portia also. But he has also shown there that women are stronger than men. And so that Portia has played the stronger role there. And that's why Portia has been stronger than Antonio. But actually, Shakespeare has picturized very nicely the character of Antonio. Means he has given his stress only on the character of Antonio, because he wants to show that Antonio is ideal. He is the man of moral, he has shown, and only because of that moral that Antonio has promised Shylock of giving his flesh of body. That has happened only because of the moralism of that Antonio. Means Shakespeare has shown that main heroes are stronger, but actually it has happened that his heroines are also stronger than the main heroes, and therefore the explanation is that generally he has given importance to his main heroes also. His all heroines are single. Single means they have some identity, they have some importance, means they are single, they are perfect, and they are natural, means his heroines are natural. His heroines are not artificial, or his heroines are not tensionable, or we cannot say that oh, this hero, how this heroine is, or how this heroine is bad, or like that. We cannot say. We say, oh, Shakespeare's heroines are very, very miraculous, and that's why they are the natural heroines. As a general character, they resemble to other women. Means the heroines of Shakespeare are very equivalent, or is very similar to the women in our society as human characters. Means in our society there are the human characters. Means human characters are behaving with humanly, or with humanity. In the same way, all the heroines or heroes in the dramas of Shakespeare behave with humanity, and that's why all his characters are human characters also. They are extra sentimental. Means Shakespeare has shown the characters very sensitive or sentimental, means emotionalism. Means it means that Shakespeare has given the importance to emotionalism. Shakespeare says that in the life of man, emotionalism is very important because love is very important, and love is the factor which depends on emotionalism or sentimentalism or sentimentality, and that's why his characters are sentimental and extra imaginative. Extra imaginative. Other writers have written their characters, they are imaginative, but Shakespeare's characters are extra imaginative and instinctive. Instinctive means they are inborn characters. Means we cannot teach those characters. Those characters teach us because they are God gifted characters, and that's why they are instinctive characters. For example, Portia, Helena, Olivia, and Rosalind have the ladies of freedom. Means his ladies are freedomful ladies. Means Shakespeare has written the characters of ladies, the characters of women who are really freedomful. Means Shakespeare has not shown that the woman should be under the control. The woman should be under the control of a man. Means always what has happened, man has shown his dictatorship in the sense of a woman, but Shakespeare says that no, man cannot show any kind of dictatorship with woman, and that's why his heroines are freedomful heroines. They are cultured heroines, they have given us cultured. They are shrewd heroines. Shrewd heroines means what? Easily we cannot cheat them, we cannot dupe them, we cannot deceive them, and that's why they are shrewd heroines. They are shy, though they are shrewd, though they are courageous, adventurous, but shyness is there in the body of those ladies. Means they are real women, so they are shy ladies also. They are witty also, they are frank hearted also, they are self-sacrificing also. Self-sacrificing means they sacrifice for others. Means they have sacrifice for their lovers, and so they are self-sacrificing. They are chaste. Chaste means what? They are very pure. They are very pure by heart. They are very standard. Means they are not, I will say, we can say vulgar. His heroines are not vulgar heroines. They are not naughty heroines, though they are naughty, but that naughty quality is also the best quality, and that's why his heroines are the chaste heroines, or his heroines are virtuous heroines, and we have got many virtues or qualities from his heroines. Shakespeare's period was the period of Elizabethan Queen. We have seen that this Shakespeare was living in the period of 16th century and in the kingdom of the Elizabeth Queen, and that's why that is the point. This period is famous for theatres. The dramas were presented in the theatres. In those days, all the dramas were presented in the theatres. In his times, the public theatre, the stage were the famous theatres. Means the public theatre, the Globe theatre, the stage like this means the theatre. All these public theatre or the stage or the Globe theatre were the famous theatres in his times. There was no use of curtains and scenery. Means when Shakespeare was writing his sitting, or when he was showing his sitting, there was no use of curtains and scenery. Means there was no scenery or there was no curtains. That was the point. Simple machinery was used. Means Shakespeare was used the simple machinery. Means he was doing the use of the machines, and the machines were simply were used, or simple machines were used there. There were the actors to act plays from village to village, from town to town, or from cities to cities. Means in those days, the actors were performing their dramas from village to village, from town to town, from city to city. This was also the salient features of Shakespearean age. No costume was there. Now this is very unique feature. This is very unique salient feature. that there was no costume. But nowadays, when we see the films, we can see that the costume is too much. But in the dramas of Shakespeare, there was no use of costumes. Still, his dramas were very popular, and still also we do not forget his dramas, and we do not ignore this Shakespeare. The plays were performed in the yard. Means the plays in the time of Shakespeare were performed in the yard of the inn. Inn means, I will say, hotels. There were some hotels, that is called inn, and in those yards of the hotels or inns, these dramas were performed by the actors, and Shakespeare was one of the actors. Means Shakespeare was also acting there. The people sitting on the land were called groundlings. Means the people were going to see the plays, to see the dramas, and some people were sitting on the ground, and such people were called groundlings. And then the seats around the stage were purchased by the upper classes. Means there were the seats around the stage, means where there was the stage. On that stage, the actors were performing the dramas, and around the stage there were some seats, and those seats were purchased by the upper classes. Means upper classes means the rich or benevolent, or I will say the elite people were purchasing those tickets, and they were sitting there around the stage, and they were looking at drama. And all the common or poor people were sitting on the ground. They were called groundlings, and the great people were called benevolent, or I will say they were called the elite people, upper classes people, like this. These are the salient features of Shakespearean age we are discussing. And nobles sat on the stage, and there were the noble. Noble means the extra rich people. The number one category of society was sitting on the stage. Means on the stage the actors were acting, and there were also the noble people for watching those dramas, or for looking those dramas. Here today we have finished the part second of salient features of Shakespearean age. We will see the next part in the next period. So I request you all to share, like, and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.